After nearly 20 years of sports radio in Utah,
thank you.
Hans Olsen is stepping away from the mic.
Hey, Hans, Jay Hill. Just wanted to wish you good luck in the new venture. Congrats on everything you've done in news radio. Anyway, we love you. Hope you're doing great. Congrats on everything. I got a special person to see you real quick.
What's up, big dog? Block M, buddy. Private jet. Catered meal. Living large. Congrats on a great career. Now that you got a real job, there'll be even less time for golf. So I'll kick your rear end even more than I used to. And let's get it started off the right way. I'm thinking maybe early May. Get me on your docket. All right, buddy. Congrats. See ya. Bye.
The one, the only, Hans Olsen. This is 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
Hans Olsen, Scott Gerard, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. You got a twofer there.
Wow.
Jay Hill and Kyle.
How did you do that one, Lloyd? Did you call Jay and Jay put that on and then Kyle jumped on? They're on a private jet?
They're on a private jet.
Private jet. Coach Mack, they sent that message from a private jet. Hey, guess what? That private jet's not coming to get me. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, you're on one.
Well, I'm on with you.
Here's the thing we've been kind of quiet about, but Hans is the new O-line coach at the University of Michigan.
Well, he might be. He might be. I don't
He
think,
might be.
I don't think Harding is getting ready to retire.
Oh, no. Hey, Brant, fix the cord on Coach's mic really quick, will you? Okay. Come around that thing. But, hey, look, here's the deal. I'm not going to be on Coach Whittingham's private jet.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be headed out with you.
Yeah, you're on my private jet.
Let's talk about it, Coach.
Okay.
We got the big event coming up.
Yeah, we're doing a golf event in Hawaii, Turtle Bay, for the hospital there on the North Shore, which is very underserved for that community over there. And so we're going to do all we can do to get them money so that they can put more money into the hospital. Because it's really needed over there. It's been needed for 30 years. And so now I have an opportunity to give back to that to the North Shore of Hawaii, because they've done more than help me.
Yeah.
From the Kahuku High School kids. And so I'm very excited about this. So we have you going. We have a group from Utah going, a group from BYU going. It looks like the University of Hawaii will be involved. Plus, we have a lot of local people that are actually going for the event. So it should be really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I love that part of the island. There's none better.
And Turtle Bay doesn't suck.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
Turtle Bay doesn't suck. And so, Scotty, I called Coach Mack to tell him that I'm leaving radio. And he said, oh, good. Okay, well, come out and work at this event. And I said, all right, man, yeah, I was like, let's go.
Yeah,
said,
that's exactly
Let's
right.
go. He's like, hey, come out. So I'm going to come out. I'm actually going to do the Masters of Ceremony. How is he so accurate with those throws? I'm going to do the Masters of Ceremony, and we are going to blow this whole thing up, man.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun, Coach. I can't wait. And it's all big benefit, and this just goes back to everything that you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what your passion is, isn't it? Just giving back and
giving back. And that's what the key to life is. People give to you, and then when you get the opportunity, you give back. It's a pretty easy process, and it looks like, obviously all the way back with Lavelle and myself and you guys years ago, and the thing I always remember is how well both of you treated Lavelle, and especially as him being your coach.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun, and I thought it was priceless because it gave him a reason to live. It gave him a reason to go someplace. And I know a lot of times, his wife would say, well, this is a little bit hard, but I remember John saying he needs us, and so.
And he was good at it.
Oh, he was so good at it.
Oh, I tell you what, he was so funny. I mean,
He was good at it.
I mean, that beaver fight song will go down in one of the funniest things I've ever been a part of.
Hey, I tell you what, he was hilarious, and it was so funny because he'd always mispronounce your name on purpose.
Yep. Love to call me Lance.
Lance, Hans. Yeah.
He even called me Orrin.
Orrin, yeah,
Yeah.
he did. So, and I tell you what, I can remember the time that we were up in Logan, and he adamantly, well, whatever the word is, but he wanted to drive.
Oh, he was adamant.
He adamant about it, yeah. And I said, no. No, I'm driving.
Oh,
I said, okay. And all I can remember him driving down the freeway, and he hasn't even looked and just changed his lanes. And cars are honking at him.
Oh.
And I'm saying,
Coach,
this is a
bad way to go.
This is a 50% at best.
he was a really bad driver.
Oh.
Have you heard my story with Lavelle?
No.
I know Scotty has. About the pinball machine?
No.
It's crazy.
Oh, my gosh. So my senior year at BYU,
Yeah.
he needs help. His, I think Patty's dad passed away.
Okay.
And he needs help clearing out Patty's dad's garage.
Okay.
And it's stocked full of all of these relics. One of the relics in the back of the garage was a antique pinball machine.
Okay.
And it was worth a lot. And it was heavy, still framed and old. And he said, let's get this pinball machine. I'm going to put it in my truck. I found a mechanic or a machinist downtown that's going to fix some of the aspects of it and get it working. And I was like, and I knew that thing was worth a lot. So Justin Inna was actually the helper. So Justin Inna and I pick it up, take it over the truck. We lift it up in the truck, and I shut the tailgate. Justin Inna's going to be following us in Lavelle's assistant's car, and then I get in the car with Lavelle. And I said, Lavelle, we got to strap this down. No, we'll be fine. I'll drive slow. So this isn't, and by the way, Justin Inna can call in, and he can attest to this because he was right behind us. So we drive all the way down to this mechanic's shop that's going to repair and replace. We're stopping to turn left into the parking lot, and there's an oncoming car. Coach Edwards floors it to beat the car. I'm not even kidding you, Coach Mack. He floors it to beat the car, and that pinball machine goes flying towards the car.
Oh, no.
And the car hits its brakes, and the pinball machine lands on its top. It shatters into a million pieces. And he just keeps going. He pulls up into the parking lot, and he puts it in parking, he turns back, and he goes, oh, boy. And as soon as that thing hit, I started laughing. Because it was hilarious. He gunned it. I couldn't believe he gunned it. And so I'm laughing, and he turned and looked at me. After he said, oh, boy, he turned and looked at me. He goes, you having a good time?
I tell you what.
Oh, it was so good, man.
I tell you what. He had some great one-liners, and he would, my story is the funnier he got from the point of the mountain coming this way, the funnier he got. The more he was pointing the mountain that way, the less funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he would always remind me of what to say and not to say. If he invited me down for something, look, I don't want you to act like you normally do. And so he'd have like a 10-minute deal with me, and he'd say, okay, now these people are a little different, And he said, so I don't want you to say anything funny. If they ask you a question, just answer it.
That's so good.
Yeah. And then I see all these guys from BYU in these suits on with their ties, right? And they're walking me over to the event, and he's looking at me, and he said, remember what I said.
Oh my God!
How often would you actually listen to that, or would you be like, "Okay, it's on now.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some fun"?
No, I was actually pretty good because those guys all look serious. You know? I mean, I'm trying to check if any of them were smiling. You know, it's like they were taking me to death row. You know? Just follow us right here.
Yeah.
What's your final meal, sir?
Yeah.
What you having on your final meal?
And I can tell you that you two guys have been fantastic.
Wow.
You know, and without, losing you is huge for this market.
Wow.
Because
Appreciate that, Coach.
Because you and Scotty have been the voice of this market forever. How long has it been now?
12 years together.
12 years together, but
Yeah.
he and I have been on market for 20 plus.
Yeah, and it's just incredible because and your audience is huge, and the people I run into everywhere, they always, it doesn't matter whether I'm in market or whatever. Hey, I listen to your group every Friday. I said, Scotty and Hans, I love them. They're the best, so, this has been, to hold the market for this long and have the audience, and then the people that support and back this show are incredible. All the different people.
No, which I didn't realize until Lloyd started putting these interviews together, and it's amazing. Honestly, it's so cool to hear these coaches and pro sports owners and so many people say that. But I'll tell you, Coach, I think, and I could speak for Scotty on this, I think both Scotty and I's greatest accomplishment and blessing is having the opportunity to be with you and Coach Edwards.
Yep, 100%.
To us,
that's the highlight of this whole thing.
Yeah, to us, we're just like, I mean, I played for Lavelle, but I still sit there and look at you and Lavelle like, oh man, the freaking gold standard.
I know.
It's the gold standard.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be what we are without you, honestly.
Well,
I feel like your voice has brought so much credibility to this show. And Scotty probably didn't even know what he was doing in totality when he put the Legends show together years and years ago. But
that's right. Well,
I'll tell you what, man, he built a brand and it built his name, and then I got to come on and built my name. So this isn't about me, man. This is about you. And
today is about you, and the last 10 or 11 years is about you and about Scotty. And I mean, it's just, I can't tell you how much joy that Lavelle and I both have had being on this station, being with both of you. And then for me to continue Football Fridays has been, this is one of the things that I look forward to. And it's just, it's so many funny things, the deal on the freeway,
the rental pants.
Yeah.
for the
Hey, so
Scott,
so I
come
got
on, now with Coach Mack.
I got a great story on the rental pants. Okay, so I'm in a store, right?
Yeah.
And the lady says, "Do you know Hans Olsen?" And I said, "Yeah, very well. He's a very good friend." Well, he got some pants from us here, and I said, "Did he bring them back?" She said, "Yeah," and it had the thing still, the
tag?
money, the tag on it. I said, "What do you mean it has the tag on it?" She said, "Yeah." He said he said he put them on and they didn't fit, and I said, I said that kind of looks like the pants he wore
to the concert.
To the concert, and she said, "What concert?" I said, "Well, it was a Ella Langley concert." And she said, "He wore those pants to the Ella Langley conference?" I said, "Yeah, he did."
And then Coach took the pants and he's like, "Yep, that's the marinara stain right there."
Yeah, and
there's the
tag,
marinara stain.
Is that ranch dressing? What is that?
And the tag was still on it,
Oh, man.
And in the time when I was driving to one of the shows out there, right? And so I didn't have directions. So I stopped and asked the people. It was a business. So I said, "Well, let them know where this is." And the people knew Hans. Then they knew you were cheap. so the
What?
the people.
Oh, see, it's got to be a show with Coach's phone call.
No, I can't talk right now.
That's hazardous
I'm on a
material.
show. Okay, so the guy says, "Yeah, we're doing some work on his house." He said, "But he has to." But I said, "Well, what do you mean he's cheap?" He said, "Well, he wants a discount for everything." And then all of a sudden he said, "Hold it, stop." He said, "Am I paying for that part of it?" And they said, "Well, yeah, it's part of the service, sir." And he said, "Well, that wasn't what you had in the writing."
I know the guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he was trying to lay a subfloor, like a.
Yeah, it was a subfloor.
And I told him I don't need the subfloor sheeting. He's like, yeah, because you're putting a laminate and you're going to hear noise and creaks. I said, do it without that. How much will that save me? He's like $700. I was like,
Done.
I said, if I hear a couple creaks and save $700, it's worth it.
Gives the house character.
And he said, well, we can't warranty the laminate without it. I said, fine, take the warranty. So,
See? Hey, just opening a Pandora box
and
right
then something
here.
happens. He's like, "Where's my warranty?"
Yeah.
I drop one knife into the floor. It sticks and knocks out a chunk. I'm like,
And
damn it.
And the guy says, "Well, he seems like a really nice guy." Well, I said he really is, but he's very frugal.
Yes.
And he's very conscious.
Oh, man.
There's only one guy more frugal than you, and that's Kyle.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
Kyle's probably got $25 million hidden
Somewhere.
in either it's in a sofa or something.
Yeah.
Or in some houses in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely there because he hasn't spent a penny.
No, he has not.
Speaking of, he was mentioning the golf. So now that I'm leaving radio, I would golf a couple times a week, maybe 3 times a week.
Well,
if my wife is listening.
Boy, you'll be a golfer.
When you were jogging?
You'll be golfing with potential, investors, But by the way, when you're golfing with those investors, you have to pay.
Oh.
Because you don't invite them, and you're
you
trying to
can't-
sell them something, and you say, by the way, I'm free, but
Yeah, you can't do the BOGO with your investors.
like you did with Lloyd.
So so coaches, what you're telling me is after they pay for the foursome and I go out with them, I can't say, so who does your insurance?
Yeah, you can't do that.
I have to pay for the golf?
You have to pay because that gives you an in.
and you have to let them win too.
Yeah.
No, bro, no. No. I'll pay for the foursome, but I'm going to beat them.
But you have to.
I'm not.
You have to miss a couple of key putts.
No. Hey, Coach, have you ever missed a putt in order to save a relationship?
I have a hard enough making the putt.
It's not about you missing.
But I tell you
intentionally
what,
missing.
when we had those events against Lavelle back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I figured out after the second year, I better come to win because it becomes a laughing stock for the BYU people, right?
Yeah.
So that's when I started loading up with the finales and with those,
Kids that were mowing your lawn.
Yeah, kids are more. Yeah, we got these Polynesian kids. They never seen a real golf course before.
The 12 and 13-year-old Finau brothers on the Save the Kidney tour, beating Lavelle into submission might be the best story all time.
Yeah, I tell you.
Gipper's firing off the tee box at 320. He's 13, 14 years old.
Yeah, people are looking at these two Tongan kids, right? And they're saying, like, what are they doing here?
Why would you have them on a golf course?
I said, well, they were mowing my lawn. They're minority kids. They need
support and help.
They need support. They need help. They need to see what the real life is about.
Yeah.
Until the ninth tee at the Salt Lake Country Club would
over the canyon.
Over the canyon, where Tony hits it on and Gipper sinks a 40-foot putt.
It's like, oh,
And all
you
these-
guys didn't tell me you played.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so good.
I bet it's been fun for you to watch Tony go and do what he's done.
I tell you what, and he keeps having more kids.
Oh, I know.
He has like 5 or 6 kids now.
He's got to keep playing to pay for it.
Boy, yeah, no kidding. I mean, because I asked somebody the other day, I said, how many kids does Tony have? He said 5 or 6, and I said, my God, he hasn't wasted a lot of time.
It's probably better he does it now than be Kalani's age and have one at that age.
Oh, yeah, well, Kalani's just starting to realize he has money.
Yeah, so now he can afford kids.
Yeah, so he's looking around. Hey, this paycheck looks a little different than the other ones I used to get.
Just a bit.
Couldn't you see Coach Mack going up to Tony and saying, "You know what's making those, right? Like you know why they're you know what's happening, right? You know why those are coming around."
Yeah, but he's had a great career.
Oh, the best, yeah.
And
he comes from an amazing family. His dad is one of my favorite people on earth.
Oh yeah, Gary. Gary's a good dude. Yeah, he really is. And he has a son that under his second wife that is really a very good golfer.
No, I didn't know that.
Excellent golfer. Kid is I think he's probably a +2 or something.
Wow.
I mean,
So this would be Tony's stepbrother.
Tony's stepbrother.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very good. He's really a good player.
Hans and Scotty, 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.